Why did Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest go their separate ways? Know the truth. At WWE Bad Blood, fans were left buzzing over the potential split of Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest. The night saw both superstars taking pivotal turns in their careers, and it seems that the Judgment Day faction could soon see a major shift. Damian Priest, who has been at the center of Judgment Day's rise, achieved a significant victory at Bad Blood, defeating Finn Balor. This victory was not just a triumph in the ring, but also a moment of personal redemption. Balor had cost Priest the World Heavyweight Championship at SummerSlam, and Priest's victory marked his revenge on the man who had betrayed him. The win solidified his status as a dominant force in WWE, further fueling the idea that Priest could stand alone as a top contender in the company. Meanwhile, Rhea Ripley had her own dramatic night. The mommy of the Judgment Day was poised to reclaim the Women's World Championship. Ripley had been locked in a heated rivalry with Liv Morgan, and after months of build-up, she was determined to win back the title. However, just when victory seemed within reach, Raquel Rodriguez made a shocking return, interfering in the match and costing Ripley yet another shot at reclaiming the gold.
If you love your father, then subscribe the channel, and those who love me show your love by liking and subscribing.
Rodriguez's interference reignited an old feud, and Ripley was left frustrated once again, adding another bitter chapter to her ongoing championship pursuit. Despite Ripley's loss, her involvement with both Liv Morgan and the Judgment Day doesn't seem to be over. The rivalry with Liv Morgan remains intense, and with Raquel Rodriguez now back in the picture, Ripley has plenty of unfinished business. However, what's more intriguing is the looming possibility of her going separate ways with Damian Priest, something Priest himself hinted at during the post-Bad Blood press conference. Speaking to the media, Damian Priest made a surprising revelation about his future plans. He expressed the need for both himself and Rhea Ripley to succeed on their own, suggesting that their partnership within Judgment Day may be coming to an end. Priest emphasized that while their time together has been valuable, it's now time for each of them to carve their own paths. His comments have sparked speculation about whether this means the end of Ripley and Priest's alliance within the Judgment Day. The potential split between Priest and Ripley could signal a significant shift in WWE storylines. Both superstars have been integral parts of the Judgment Day, and their dynamic has been one of the key reasons for the faction's success. If they go their separate ways, it could lead to fresh rivalries and new directions for both Priest and Ripley. For Damian Priest, stepping away from Ripley and potentially the Judgment Day as a whole could pave the way for him to focus on his singles career. With his recent victory over Finn Balor and his redemption from SummerSlam, Priest is in a prime position to pursue bigger opportunities, including another shot at the World Heavyweight Championship. His comments about needing to succeed on his own suggest that he's ready to break out of the faction's shadow and solidify his status as a main event player in WWE. As for Rhea Ripley, her path forward is equally compelling. While Priest may be looking to branch out, Ripley's current rivalries with Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez are far from over, with Rodriguez's interference costing her the Women's World Championship. Ripley now has a score to settle. Whether she continues to work within the Judgment Day or strikes out on her own, Ripley remains one of the most formidable competitors in WWE's women's division, and her next move will be crucial in determining her future. Bad Blood may have marked the beginning of the end for Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest's alliance. With both superstars ready to take on new challenges and succeed on their own terms, the WWE Universe is eagerly awaiting to see how this potential split will impact the future of the Judgment Day and the individual careers of Priest and Ripley. Damian Priest has opened up about the potential split between him and Rhea Ripley, shedding light on their individual paths after their time together in the Judgment Day. Speaking with Inside the Ropes Wrestling, Priest reflected on his partnership with Ripley and his desire to see what he can achieve on his own moving forward. While it was fun as far as doing it with your friends and whatnot at the same time, there is something to, all right, now I'm here, let's see what I can do on my own. I love Rhea, that's my best friend in the world. Obviously, she's in the women's division, I'm in the men's division. Although we're friends, we have to follow our own path, Priest stated. This revelation comes after Priest and Ripley, often referred to as the Terror Twins, formed a powerful alliance within the Judgment Day. Together, they became a dominant force in WWE, helping each other through battles and creating some memorable moments in their careers. However, after their double betrayal by Finn Balor at SummerSlam, Priest made it clear that it's time for both to carve out their own legacies. Priest's next focus is clear: reclaiming the World Heavyweight Championship, a title he narrowly missed out on due to Balor's interference. After exacting his revenge by defeating Balor at WWE Bad Blood, Priest is now determined to climb back to the top of the men's division. His victory over Balor has solidified his position as a top contender, and he's eager to prove that he can thrive on his own without the backing of Ripley or the Judgment Day. Meanwhile, Rhea Ripley has her own unfinished business. After losing her chance to reclaim the Women's World Championship due to interference from a returning Raquel Rodriguez at Bad Blood, Ripley has a new target in mind. The feud between Ripley and Rodriguez, which dates back to previous encounters, has now been reignited. Ripley will look to settle the score with Rodriguez, who cost her yet another opportunity to regain her title. With this rivalry heating up, Ripley is set to be a key figure in the women's division going forward. Despite their close friendship and their success as a team, both Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley now seem poised to pursue their individual goals. Priest's journey to reclaim the World Heavyweight Championship and Ripley's feud with Raquel Rodriguez will be storylines to watch in the coming months. While their paths may be diverging, Priest's comments make it clear that there's nothing but respect and admiration between him and Ripley. Though they remain best friends, it's time for each of them to follow their own path in WWE, as both superstars look to make their mark in their respective divisions. Damian Priest recently opened up about his and Rhea Ripley's decision to pursue their own paths in WWE, following their success as a dominant duo within the Judgment Day. Speaking with Inside the Ropes Wrestling, Priest shared, "It was fun doing it with your friends, but at the same time, there's something to, all right, now I'm here. Let's see what I can do on my own." Although he and Ripley, known as the Terror Twins, have formed a close bond, Priest believes it's time to focus on individual goals. He will now set his sights on reclaiming the World Heavyweight Championship, while Ripley targets Raquel Rodriguez after their renewed feud at Bad Blood. Despite being in different divisions, Priest emphasized that their friendship remains strong. However, both superstars are ready to carve out their legacies on their own terms.
If you love your father, then subscribe the channel, and those who love me show your love by liking and subscribing.